This story is awesome. Listen to it, okay? A group of New Jersey teens has joined forces to help seniors get vaccinated. By using their tech skills, the team secures appointments for more than 1,000 senior citizens.
This is so fantastic. Joining us now is founder of Gen2Gen Helpers, Taylor Addis, along with members of her team, her Aunt Michelle Cisneros and cousin Diana Rios. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Love this.
All right, so Taylor, let me start with you. How did you come up with this idea?
Well, so I volunteer with this organization for senior citizens, and so we knew how easy the Google form was to work. And it's been like really difficult for senior citizens to get vaccination appointments. It's been a really big problem. And so like we wanted to give back during COVID, and we figured this would be the perfect way to combine the two. And just the Google form was the perfect way to have senior citizens give us their information.
Yeah.
And it was so much easier than the vaccination appointments in general because they go out so fast, like within minutes.
Right. I mean, just think about my own grandmother, right? She's 94 years old. And 94 years young, I should say. And it's one of those things where, like, doesn't even know how to turn on the iPad, right? So let alone make an appointment. So that's where you guys come in. So let me get to Michelle and Diana. What made you actually want to get involved?
Well, as Taylor said, you know, we had a lot of, there was a lot of need. So we just kind of threw it out there on a Facebook post, and then someone posted it in the local newspaper, and then we just had this flood of interest, both volunteering and registering. So that was kind of, we were helping behind the scenes, but it became overwhelming very quickly. So Diana stepped up and started helping, and as well as myself and a lot of the local volunteers. It grew from just the teenagers that started in the beginning. We have a lot of adult volunteers as well, who help with transportation, who make phone calls, who follow up with senior citizens. So it's really amazing.
So from beginning to end, you're not just making the appointment, you're helping them get there.
Which is so very key in all this. And I love it that it grew so fast. You called in backup. So let me get to you, Diana. How exactly do you find these seniors? Do they find you? How does the contact work?
Well, in the beginning, we were kind of sending out word by mouth, but now many of them email us to send them the form, and then some of them just find out from others who have already gotten our help.
Especially the posts, they really helped. We were published in the Patch, the Westfield Patch, and in the Tap Into. And that like spread a lot. We got people from Middlesex County, Bergen County, Passaic County, all over the place. Ocean County. Yeah, it was crazy.
How many appointments would you say you've booked so far?
1,200?
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
It's amazing. So how do you need more volunteers? Like, can people sign up if they're at home right now saying, oh, I want to help, I want to get involved?
Well, we always welcome volunteers. Actually, it's funny because we have such great volunteers right now, and so many people want to help, but you know, it's really hard to do. So Taylor does like a training session with them and explains like how to do this, and like a lot of the appointments post like at midnight or 1 a.m. in the morning, or else at between 4 and 6 in the morning. So it really helps that we have so many volunteers, because we kind of have round the clock coverage, people who are late, you know, up late, and people who are up early. So
that's fantastic. So I wanted to ask, so when a senior gets their appointment in the system, how long before they can actually get that shot?
So we try to schedule them, and we kind of tell our volunteers we try to have someone scheduled within 3 days. And then actually when they get the shot, it depends. Some sites, they offer next day, or if there's cancellations, we get them in really quick. And that's when we like mobilize like phone calls and things to make sure that they're aware of the appointment. And then there's other sites that kind of book about 2 weeks out. So it really depends on the different sites.
We are pretty much out of time, but I understand you have a GoFundMe to help raise funds for some resources. Just quickly tell us the GoFundMe so people at home know.
Yeah, the GoFundMe. So we have a bunch of organizations that we're looking into donating to.
What's it called? GoFundMe.
Oh, what's it? GoFundMe, Gen2Gen Helpers, Giving Back, I believe it's called.
Oh, gotcha. Good.
And so, do you want? the organization?
Yeah, so basically for the GoFundMe, since so many people were thanking us and they wanted to give us money, we were like, no, we're just doing this for volunteer. So we actually put out the GoFundMe to people saying, like, if you do want to contribute, we would take that money and donate it to other people who are in
that's
need through
amazing.
the
Oh,
pandemic.
that's wonderful.
So we have in line kind of like a lot of senior programs were canceled because of funding because of the pandemic.
Yeah.
My daughter also is a Fordham student in the Bronx, and she's also working with some local shelters who are trying to get the homeless vaccinated. So we are possibly thinking of donating Metro cards so that they can get to like Yankee Stadium or something.
Amazing. It's a family affair here. I love it.
know.
Absolutely love it. Hey, not all heroes wear capes. You guys are helping those.
right.
I love it. Thank you for
Doing
everything
great
you're doing.
work. Ladies, thank you so much for what you're doing.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Keep it up, all right?